Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today has been a day of reflection, mostly due to the fact that I want to tell you guys so many things and so many words need to be said. But first things first, Nintendo Switch 2 dropped. And it is glorious, my guys. It's glorious. I absolutely love this console so much. But of course, it's like June 7th, and people have already kind of had this console for a little bit, including me, who was gonna make this video before, but because of the fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 has been taking up so much of my time because of how amazing it is, I just wanted to go ahead and just play it, really mull over it a little bit, just kind of think about the system, and then bring it, just kind of let you guys know about it as well. So first things first, Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 I would call an evolutionary console. Now, what is evolutionary? Evolutionary is pretty much building upon what has already been established, and I think the Nintendo Switch 2 does that very well. You see, we've been using very old hardware, aka the Nintendo Switch. The hardware in it is very old. It's using technology from 2011, 2012, and having the Nintendo Switch 2 and its new hardware and the capabilities that it's able to do has been amazing. See, the thing is, with the Nintendo Switch 2 being an evolutionary console, it has built upon the Nintendo Switch 2 in ways that I absolutely love. Since I got the Nintendo Switch, all I really wanted was the Switch, but more powerful, because a lot of games running on the Nintendo Switch where, Nintendo Switch had very amazing games, but one thing that everyone can agree with some of these games is that they didn't really run well, especially on the console that it was designed for. And now with the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out and it having the power to really scale things up to 4K 60 FPS as opposed to just 1080p or 720p if you're playing handheld, 30 FPS, and even lower too, because some of these games would not even hit 30 FPS. It has been a joy. So I've been playing games like Age of Calamity, Breath of the Wild, Switch 2 Edition, Link's Awakening, the Nintendo GameCube a little bit, and a little bit of some other games like Xenoblade 3, Monster Hunter Rise. I've just been testing a lot of games on this thing, and two things that I have realized with the console is that, first of all, the free updates for games that Nintendo has already said are getting free updates run amazing. They run really well. 4K 60 FPS, love it, absolutely love it. Using this thing, especially in handheld, because it's 1080p on handheld, has been an absolute blast. I mostly play on handheld, and it is absolutely just mind-blowing how the screen is really good on the Switch 2. Really good. I don't know if people have said that really, but I love it. I love it. And so the second thing is that a lot of games, of course, haven't gotten updates yet, or Nintendo hasn't announced updates for certain games. But I will tell you this right now, the games that were on the Switch that haven't received any updates, any patches or anything, they still run like a dream. For example, Age of Calamity that I'm playing hasn't received any update whatsoever. But you see, on the original Switch, there were so many frame drops in different areas of the game that at times it would pretty much be unplayable. But now with Age of Calamity, not even no update, no Switch 2 edition or anything, it runs consistent 30 FPS throughout. That is just because of the pure power that this thing possesses is so much more than the Nintendo Switch. And just going back to play these games are just it's great for them to run at a consistent 30 FPS. Even some Switch games that don't have a capped frame rate, you go back to them They probably weren't reaching 60 FPS before. Go back to them again. They're probably going to reach that uncapped 60 FPS now. It's great trying like a bunch of games that you've had before during the Switch era and just playing them again and just seeing how good they run on the Nintendo Switch 2. It is a dream. It really is a dream. I really do like this console. First impressions aside, it's a great console to have, to play. Some other things that I wanted to talk about. I love the UI. The UI it's great, it's simple, and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy compared to the 3DS, because you could have like themes and all that other doohickeys on the 3DS, but I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't really even matter, to be honest, right now, because I think for what it's worth, the Nintendo Switch 2, like, it just has a clean UI. Nintendo eShop runs at a solid 60 FPS. Like, it just runs so much better. It is crazy. It is crazy. And Nintendo Switch Online, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, immediately go and get those Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 editions. You will thank me. You can thank me later for that. But pretty much, I got the console June 4th around 9 p.m. because I participated in the launch event for GameStop, in which pretty much by 3 p.m. you can go in, get a reservation, go back 9 p.m. and then get the console from there. And I celebrated with my friends the console, and you know, we're moving now. We really are moving. Like, we're moving. Never before seen steps are being taken now. And I know I'm in this romanticized point in time where I literally just got the console 2 days ago, and I'm glazing the fuck out of it. Honestly, this whole video is really just glaze. But fuck it, I don't care, bro. I got Nintendo's meat in my mouth right now, and honestly, I don't mind it right now because this shit is beautiful. But that's all I really have to say right now for the console. I'll probably go a lot more in depth later on at some point about the Nintendo Switch 2. Once I've kind of had it for like a week, I'll kind of like actually do a legitimate review on it. But I just wanted to get it out there that I'm liking it so far. The 48 hours that I've had, or like a little bit less than 48 hours that I've had, it's been fun. So yeah, that's it for me. You guys that have Nintendo Switch 2, you guys have fun, and for you guys that don't, just wait a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be restocking very soon. And yeah, you guys take care. Have a good day. Bye.